me. Hello, fellow not at your edge of the seat for the World Cup right now, watchers. Hi, you. Wow, I can't believe you're here. You're hanging out with me instead of the football World Cup or football. I'm unfortunately one of the people that more so knows it as soccer, so not the majority. But hello, it's good to see you. Today I'm excited to draw and just chit chat. Literally at the edge of my seat watching both. Oh yeah, welcome to Mintmai's Bakery. I keep you at the edge of your seat all the time because you just, you know, never let them know your next move. But did you? Well, I'm honestly still really curious how the World Cup is gonna go. I had my eyes glued to it just before like stream. I was cooking lunch and then I was eating lunch and I just like had it on the whole time. And they're tied, which is like I don't know that much about football or soccer, but I learned quite a bit over this World Cup specifically. I feel like it's the first World Cup that I haven't been paying close attention, but I've been looking here and there. Also, because when I was with my family earlier this month, we were watching it all together, and I think that was a more fun experience. I miss Norway. I miss the Norwegian team, and I miss Cabo Verde. But it just so happens to be that those were the games that I saw, and those happened to be teams that I liked. But again, I don't really know anything about this sport in particular, so I don't have any particularly interesting commentary then. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like back and forth happening, but they've been tied the whole game. And I was cooking my lunch and I'm like, oh, it's 0-0. And then I started eating and I was like, it's still 0-0, but like a lot of things are happening and people are breaking a sweat. But yeah, I think I will do what I typically do, which is if I'm curious, I just look at some highlights. But I didn't really start keeping track of it until after I went to see my family, and they sat me down with them and were like, let's watch together. I do think it's something that is more fun experienced with other people. So for me, I mean, I don't think my cats really watch any with me. I was curious if they would like it because the ball goes like back and forth. Oh, especially with how crazy yesterday's match was. Ah, that's true. I still have to watch that one. I didn't get to watch yesterday's match, but I know it was crazy because I saw the final score and I was like, what do you mean it's 4-6? I might not know a lot about football/soccer, but 4-6 I know for a fact is a very, very, very high score for like a very high ending numbers for any sort of football or soccer game. Should have been 6-7. Red card. Blows the whistle. I think I need to watch it. Yeah. I just I'm still thinking about that dad from the farmer's market that was telling his son, his kind of, you know, his very 6'7" loving son, explaining to him very kindly that yeah, his son was literally 6 and then became 7. Speaking of, a red card literally just happened. Really? Uh-oh. I know that soccer is technically it technically is a contact sport. Wow. Woof. I would love to see the kind of meltdown the internet would get over a 6-7 score. I feel like, especially in like the finals, no goalie's pride will allow a team to get more than like 5 goals in the net. I mean, they'll do everything. They'll do everything they can. Yeah, the red card was against Argentina. I just had the score open because I was just curious. But who knows what'll happen? I think this game is going to go to the penalty kicks. But once again, I was looking at the time and I was like, it's Mintmai time. I don't have time to keep watching the World Cup because I have to start my World Cup, which is ArtFight. I haven't done a single attack, but there are some OCs that I actually really want to draw. There's even like OCs that I've seen like a long time ago where I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to draw them because actually an artist I commissioned to do one of my first merch launches. I want to draw their OCs for the first time because they drew me really cute. They drew me really cute art like a long time ago. Not the commission that I asked for, they just like drew me a birthday artwork, something like that. So yeah, I have so many bookmarks. Whoa. I think my PC's throwing up. It's punishing me. I don't know what just happened, but my PC, it started lagging, and then all I could hear like a beep 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 sound. So if any tech fluent people know what that means, when your cursor suddenly starts lagging and it goes beep 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 beep, let me know. PC-chan, she's doing great, honestly. I love her. I built them maybe 2 years ago now, or maybe longer ago, but I think the tech is pretty updated. It's punishing me, and I know why though. It's punishing me for playing Marvel Rivals, which actually brings me to a talking point I wanted to bring up in today's stream. A very long time ago, I had a lot, or not a lot actually, but I just had a few flower friends added on Steam, which of course it was really, you know, one of those things where like way back when I had a community Discord gaming night, and then also some of you asked to add me on Steam. So I had that, but I actually went through and I cleared out my like Steam friends list. I'm actually not done going through it because sometimes I just always feel really bad removing people from things. But it is nothing, it's like no hard feelings, nothing personal. I was actually just trying to hide the fact that I was playing Marvel Rivals. I was like, because I'm usually just invisible on Steam. But I would also just be okay with being online, but it's because some of my friends play Marvel Rivals, and they were like, Mintmai, do you want to play Marvel Rivals? I'm a bit shocked Mintmai plays FPS. That's the thing. I don't. That's the thing. I do not touch FPS, but I'm not against playing it either. So it's like, if a close friend of mine is really into something and invites me to something, I'm not gonna say no to like a new experience, because when I was actually, yeah, Marvel Rivals is a third-person shooter. Sorry, hold on. Actually, because I thought, you know, because the camera's behind the character and you're viewing things in third person. Marvel Rivals is a third-person shooter. A first-person shooter would be more like Valorant. Pushes my glasses. Yeah, a first-person shooter would be more like Valorant. No. I can whack my finger at you. It's just the like tiniest, most pathetic little like wiggle. I'm not into rage baiting like as a concept, but I think that this is like the best kind of, I guess, like this has rage bait potential, you know what I mean? I'm giving you a reaction gift for your use. Disapproving Mintmai. Nerd Mintmai is cute. was a little bit nerdy, or very nerdy. I do that to violin students sometimes when they keep messing up the same thing. Oh no. This will be used. Thank you. Man. Ta-da. Thank you for liking my appearance. Yippee. I did my look myself. I appreciate it so much. Yippee. But yes, I went through and just cleared up my Steam friend list. Also because, you know, I'm super appreciative for anyone that's ever wanted to like gift me a game on Steam, but you don't have to do that. I have some games in my wish list, but I guess the big thing is sometimes I get gifted a game and then I know that you're being really sweet and you want me to have it and to be able to play it when I want to. But with so many different games I haven't played, sometimes they sit in my Steam library and I'm still going to play them, but I feel bad if I don't get to stream them. I do have games I want to stream that were gifts as well, but yeah. I think the deciding factor of me cleaning through my Steam friends list was Marvel Rivals, which is really funny. Just like, okay, let's make sure this just never appears in my profile or status. But now I'm telling you, so it was really fun though. Probably not too difficult to guess, but as a beginner, we only played a couple of games against like bots, like the practice games, and it was honestly very cozy. But also because I was with, you know, good friends of mine, but I think it was surprisingly cozy compared to my experiences being onboarded for ARAMs in League and in Valorant. Because again, I don't want to be like toxic in the other direction, you know what I mean? Because yes, there's like jokes and stereotypes of like, oh my gosh, you play this game? Ooh. But I feel like it's not so definitive, right? Of course, that's just a label or a stereotype for a certain community or whatnot. But when you're playing like things like League, it's fun when you're playing with friends. It is cozy until you get the until you get to the non-bots. That is what I heard. That's true. But what I mean to say is, if I have friends that like, you know, certain games and they invite me to play them, I'll be like, oh, I don't play that, but I could, you know, I could give it a try to just see if I like it. So I've tried, I've never done like League of Legends, The Rift. I've only done ARAMs, which is just 5v5 on one lane. So it's just PvP, right? I mean, I guess normal League is 2, but I like that it's a much shorter game. But I haven't played in forever. I uninstalled League because I just haven't had any chances to play it. Because again, it's not a game I will open if someone doesn't invite me to play League. I'm not touching it. Like, you know what I mean? If a group of some of my friends are like, we're missing one person, do you want to hop on? I'll be like, sure. Marvel Rivals and League mentioned on Mintmai stream. Can I expose a friend of mine? I think she's so cute and I love her very much. But Miss Tofi, the spirit and the song of the forest, so cozy, so gentle, the coziest, like softest, like just the softest demeanor and voice, and just like the sweetest woman ever. She loves Marvel Rivals. And she has crazy gap boy. And I'm gonna expose her because I love you, Miss Tofi, if you ever see this. I think it's an endearing thing and I want to know what happens. But Tofi secretly wants me to become a toxic Marvel Rivals gamer. I don't want to disappoint her, you know? I don't want to disappoint her. I don't think it just would not be within my natural inclinations, but make us proud. Yeah, Arisa VTuber plays Overwatch. That was my first time witnessing my friend's gap moe as far as gaming goes. I want to play Splatoon. Please, Mintmai, please. I would never stream it. Let me put this out there. If for whatever reason I am just like having fun with friends and want to play some very relaxing, chill Marvel Rivals, I'm not streaming it. If anything, if I feel the itch to stream it for whatever reason, it's going on Twitch. Twitch has become my streamer burner account, but I haven't touched it since I left, you know? I just like using it to watch my friends that are still on Twitch. Splatoon! Splatoon will be so badly competitive, but I love Splatoon! I love watching people play Splatoon. I love when they bring out the big paint rollers and just like... How many are needed for a squad in Mobble Wobble? 6. I almost said 4. 6 for Mobble Wobble. And then... Oh, you know what's funny about Mobble Wobble? So when I was downloading the game, because again, green women get me into these things. Coincidentally, I literally was playing Mobble Wobble with green women, like just all green. Just the other night, just to hang out. And again, it was really fun. But it was like, it's 6 for a squad, but if you have 4 people in the same, like, if you're like 4 people and you're in a group together, when you queue up, you just get 2 people that you don't know, like 2 random players. But you can like turn off all of the voice chats. So I think that Mobble Wobble is super, you know, it's much more chill if you just turn off. For any game like this, I am never having voice on. Oh, by the way, in Mobble Wobble, I was like testing out my mic settings, okay, as you do. Also, what happened to my PC? Hold on. I'm gonna sort. For some weird reason, all of my like folders on my desktop, they moved and they just like became scattered. Also, thank you so much for the redirect. Welcome in. We're gonna be drawing today after some chit chat. I'm also gonna take a sip of water. But welcome in if you need to redirect and run. I totally understand. Hello. Oh, and also for like safety and permissions. If you can't chat yet and you came in with the redirect, it's just because there's like a 1 minute. I have sub only or like subscriber only chat on YouTube to avoid bots. And then there's like a 60-second cooldown, but no worries. Feel free to also just lurk or check out my new cover, or just if you're swinging by. Nice to meet you. I'm a baker. I mean, sometimes they do, but I think I trust the fact that like bots or troll accounts don't want to wait the 60 seconds to chat. You know what I mean? Because it's like they need the, and again, for bots it's more automatic, but it needs to have like an instant gratification. And so I'm kind of like, 60 seconds passes so quickly if you're actually watching what you're engaging with. But anyhow, the Splatoon that's coming out looks so good. I love the art direction. I really like that they're like going up against like salmon, and there's like salmon roe, there's like ikura little, like, I just thought it was really creative. When I watched the Nintendo Direct a few weeks back and saw that, I was like, that's cool. And it's just a different approach to Splatoon, so I was like, oh, scratches my head, that looks kind of interesting. But I want to play like player versus player Splatoon, you know, the classic PvP Splatoon. Actually, when Splatoon, like the very first Splatoon came out, I went to a GameStop and I just stood there and I played the demo. I played like I guess whatever GameStop it was that I was at, they have like the TV and the controller and like the new game on it, and you can just play. And I think I stood there for like an hour and I just played 1 hour of Splatoon at a GameStop. Just standing there. I think I was on a mall with friends, and I told them to go on without me and then come back for me, because I was like, I want to check out Splatoon. But I didn't have a Switch, or I didn't have a device to play Splatoon on. So I was just standing there, like in a public mall, in a GameStop, just like do. So that's the only time I've ever played Splatoon. Honestly, it's a wonder why I haven't bought the game since. But I think it's because before I actually, I didn't have any friends that played Splatoon. But now I do. I have a lot of friends that play Splatoon now. But I didn't have any friends that played Splatoon at the time I wanted to stand in that GameStop and play it a little. And I obviously didn't get a Switch until years later. What was I thinking about? Oh yeah, I think the only game that I am really hesitant about trying, even if friends invite me to it, which is really funny because literally some of my very, very close friends, some of my closest friends, they recently played it together. It's Apex. And also Fortnite. I have to admit something. Battle Royale stresses me out because when the ring gets smaller, right? Battle Royale stresses me out. But hold on. I'm trying to figure out the what was it called? Do you remember .io games? I used to play I used to play surviv.io. Cause a classmate got me into it, and because we were in a class together that was like, it was a class where you don't really have like a lot of classwork, like a lot of, and you also don't really have lecture. It's more so, I think it's hard to explain. So imagine, you know, I guess, classes that are like yearbook class. And it's like during class, what you're doing is like putting together stuff. Not study hall, because I think I would get in trouble for playing surviv.io in study hall. I never picked study hall as an elective. It was more like, imagine like yearbook class. So like you get a lot of time to mess around in those classes. I'm gonna be very honest. And also because I was in an editorial position. So I was like, there were a lot of days where for that one period of class, I didn't have stuff to do because I was waiting to get things from other people, because then I had to do stuff after. Like I was waiting on people to like turn in their stuff, and then I have to compile it and then like do some stuff. So something like that. And so me and a fellow editor, we would play surviv.io. And if you don't know what surviv.io is, it's literally like Apex Legends, but it but it looks like this. I'm saving it. Oh, this brings me back. Actually, of all .io games, I liked this one the most. It was the most fun. The furthest I got, and also it's not because I'm good at these games at all. Not at all. The furthest I got was because I was really good at sneaking around and like hiding places. And so out of sheer luck and good equipment finding amongst me like hiding places, I got like second place. What's with the sus ad on it? There's no sus ad. Not in this picture. Again, back when I don't even know if it's still around. I don't know if it still exists. I genuinely don't know if it exists, but yeah. You see the little green things? And like I don't know how to explain this game. Besides, it's Apex, but everyone's a dot. Everyone's a dot with two little dot hands. But Battle Royale, it's not for me. In fact, these sorts of games have never really been something that I would ever reach for normally. Like, I only played Valorant because my friend is really good at it and also likes playing it. She likes it, and so it was chill, but I think I just die like way too much and way too fast to even get around to like learning the game. But it's not bad. And also, I feel like usually character abilities are really overwhelming to learn. But I don't know. Right now, I'll say I'm trying out Marvel Rivals as more of a fun pastime to hang out with friends. Although, because my favorite Marvel character is Spider-Man, I tried playing as Spider-Man for a little bit, and I was like, wow, this is really hard. And also really fun, because Spider-Man's move is like, he can slingshot himself a bunch of places. But I don't know. I'm gonna stick as a healer for now. Playing games is always worth it if it's with friends. Yeah, and like, to me personally, Marvel Rivals does not feel that sweaty. You know what I mean? You get a web and you get a web. B-Rocket. He's good for me, you think? Yeah? I mean, I'm not confident that I can aim my crosshair properly. You know what I mean? I have never, like, anything that requires aiming with your mouse, I don't have the muscle memory built. Like, no part of me is built to do that. It's just, I'm not built different. Slingshotting around sounds like a difficult ability to control. He can also like run on walls and like climb walls, because I think the whole point of his kit, and I like learned this from the others I was playing with, but the whole point of his kit was to like sort of fly to the back and then weed out the healers on the other team. Basically, they target support characters, or that's kind of the strategy with his kit. I'll reinstall Mabo Wabo to play with you. We should play. It was a very last minute, just kind of like wanna hop on thing, and I was like, wait, I guess I could. I suppose I won't say no. Ah, the digging zombie that eats the sunflowers. Plants vs. Zombies mentioned in my chat in 2026. Listen, I didn't play much Plants vs. Zombies at all, but I believe in the pea shooter meta and also the sunflower, because the sunflower is gentle and kind. You're the sunflower in Plants vs. Zombies. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Speaking of kin assigning things to people. if you see Sugi Aoki. Oh, I love her. If you see her being huffy at me, it's because we were with a few friends. Again, really an accidental coincidence that this happened. But we were with some friends and we decided to start talking a ton about Pokemon. And actually I stayed up like really late yesterday because of it, because it was too fun to kin assign Pokemon. And I want to show you guys this beautiful collage that Sugi made for me. These are the Pokemon that Sugi kins me as. Oh gosh, it'll take me forever. This is a nice collage, but it'll take me forever for me to scroll up and find the other Pokemon that I was kinned as. Hold on. It's a long scroll. I can find it though. I can find it. We are also just looking at like Pokemon cards, like really cute Pokemon cards, which fills me with joy. Good selection, it's all true. Yeah, because the thing is, like, it's not in terms of how the Pokemon looks appearance-wise. It's more so the vibe. And listen, I was not being mean at all. I promise. I pinky promise. I just, whenever I see like a really cute and I think, how do I explain it? When I see a derpy Pokemon. What do you mean, what did I do? I didn't do anything. I'll have you know that Sugi actually sent me this picture while in the midst of all this conversation kind of going down. And she said, "Here, Mintmai, this is the collage of the Pokemon that I kin you as, that I made while we were still friends." So you just so you get an idea. I really do think I'm a furret though, and also, of course, my beautiful Ampharos. I love Ampharos. While we were still friends, yeah, that was the caption. She loves me though. She loves me. It's because this is my selection of Pokemon for her. Okay, I'm gonna start with the more normal ones. Okay, do you see it? It's like Sugi, you know? It's Sugi core. Sugi core. And for full context, Mai and Tofi were there too, because this is just happening after Mabo Wabo. See, look, this is also Sugi core. See, these are cute. These are very cute and very Sugi. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, let me do some... let's do this. Can I do this? Will you let me do this? I want to make the Pokemon easier to see. Yippee! Alright. With the little bakery magic. I feel Oddish fits. I also think Oddish fits, but these were like my picks. I'm just like, you know, Pokemon that are giving me Sugi Aoki vibes. Okay. Walk with me here, walk with me. You see? Like, I think these are all very Sugi. I think Orisa VTuber in terms of design is always like Chandelier to me, but you as an actual Pokemon is a different story, but I need more time to think about it. And then this was the one that started it. This is Sugi went like, Diglett? And she was like, what do you mean by that? And I was like, nothing, I just think he's a sweet little guy. What do you mean, oh? What do you mean, okay? Do you not see it? Do you not understand my vision? Like, cute, derpy little guys. Cute and derpy little ones, you know? I can see the crash out now. There's more. Not a Alolan. Specifically not a Alolan Diglett. Oh my gosh. I have to show you this screenshot. I love bothering her so much. You know, maybe I do like rage baiting people. Uh-oh. The toxic Mintmai is already in the makings? /J, because it would never be /serious. I sent her specific... I sent her this card of Shelter without saying anything. Hashtag what that mean? Yeah. I think this is the moment she decided she needed to divorce me. know. I can't explain my logic here because there's no logic. There's just purely like love and care and vibes. I love Shelter though. Well, me too. They're just like silly, you know? They're like, eto, bleh, you know? Someone please, someone needs to see my vision. Okay, keep in mind, I also said she was like Jigglypuff. Because I think whenever Jigglypuff like holds the mic, it's very her as well. I just thought that this was a really funny thing to start as a running bit. I'm trying to find other Pokemon, but there are just so many really cute ones. Oh yes, wait, I got this. Incredible rage bait. The worst part is I was not rage baiting, I was just being honest. It's based off of vibes. Oh, the puffy cheek Sugiaoki is very Sugi coded. Oh, true. Very true. I got a very Taskaru voice message from her on Discord. I think shortly after this happened, where it was already really late, and so she sent me a voice message where it's literally it's the cutest thing ever. But there's nothing in it except for just humph, good night. And I was like, Taskaru. Thank you for the fan service. I am a parsley. How lucky of you, not jealous at all. This is not a sign to rage bait your crush, by the way. Don't learn that from me. But yes, it would take me forever if I wanted to go over all of the other Pokemon that were being like kin assigned. But I was like, this is in my head. These are Miss Tofi vibes. And you see, you're gonna quickly see that I'm fair across everyone. Everyone gets a little bit of a silly vibe. You see? These are like Tofi to me. Like Celebi, and then somehow Sudowoodo. I love green women. Oh, I love Celebi for Tofi. It really fits her, but like Sudowoodo somehow encapsulates some of her personality to me. Like the smile. It's very far-fetched. Okay, but when she plays Marble Wobble, I can see it. Yes, exactly. And you have to keep in mind, this is like the same day that we played Marble Wobble. So like that's the Tofi I was witnessing. The very silly, more gaming side. And I was saying this one's Maya. I think this one's a little bit Maya because it's like, look at the smile and look at that beautifully nurturing vibe. It's like the Ichis, you know? And then Maya. I always say that Kirlia looks like Maya first outfit, but in terms of actual like vibes of the whole character, it's not. But like I actually think that this is just so cute. I also think Swadloon on its own is very Maya. Honestly, this whole evolution line up. But then this is the one, this is specifically the Pokemon card that I thought is really, really her. Yippee! Like, you see it? Yippee! Yippee! Yeah! Yippee! Yippee! Oh, it's Boog! Yeah! It is Boog! There are two wolves inside me. Little baby. Little baby. But yes, unfortunately, I'm getting into Pokemon cards. Cute, right? Unfortunately, I'm getting a little bit into Pokemon cards. I have very few, once again, and I do the thing where you just like wait for people to sell the full art ones for very cheap, and then you buy those up. At most, you know, like ideally, I won't spend more than $15 on a piece of cardboard. But I think like the current Pokemon cards I had, some of them are more rare, but I just like the illustration cards. Full illustration. Here's the thing I was thinking about though. I kind of want to stop at 9 cards. Like I want one page. Just want 1 page of Pokemon cards, like a singular Mintmai core page. Same. Yeah, it's like the art is just so nice. You can appreciate them as like little prints. Oh, you play Magic the Gathering? The deck you want costs at least $500. No card deck should ever cost $500. Are you getting like 2,000 cards in the deck? Genuine question. Are you getting 2,000 cards in the deck if you're spending 500? Because they're printed cards. I'm trying so hard to not get into Pokemon cards. Child me hates me for that decision though. I do think there's something about Pokemon that's very like, because it's nostalgic. I also really, really wish I had my old Ampharos card. It was my favorite. It was the one card, and I mean, they were technically my sister's cards, so she held on to them, but we shared them. I, again, don't know where all my Pokemon cards went, but, you know, it's okay. It's just a good memory more than anything, and I also don't particularly desire buying the card back because it's too expensive. But my sister had this specific Ampharos EX, and it was our, like, pride and joy of a card. It was our only... not our only, because I think a lot of the cards we had back then, because they were printed a long time ago, or like they were very early 2000s. But this was our favorite card because like it's hollow with like the speckles, and it's like cosmic hollow, and the light is coming off of her tail. Hello, Mintmai. See, she's still... I was just letting them know that I kin you as really cute and silly and endearing Pokemon that I see because they make me think of you. Mwah. I was catching them up. I was filling them in. So oh, she's still happy about it. Oh. So cute. See, this is why in my head some Pokemon are very Sugiauki. I didn't know they had Miku Magic the Gathering cards. Oh, this is unrelated, but this might be one of my favorite card artworks that I was looking at. There are some Pokemon cards that are like, they're not even popular cards, nor are they particularly rare, but the art is so good. This one. Oh my god. I was like... I was reminded of the Grimace Shake when people were doing all that, but like, this is really good. This is a really good reaction image. We're like, they're just so shocked. I don't think this gives any one specific vibe. I think there's moments when we all, you know, do this. Did you tell them about... No, I was trying to voice act. I hope you know that I hope you know that I sent Sugiauki a voice message quoting things that she says on stream, but obviously a dramatized version of it. And I was trying to do it in Shelder's voice. I was trying to do it in the Shelder's voice, you know? Cause Shelder is so bleh. So So I sent her a voice message, like, because she said you can't send this and just not say anything. So I sent her a voice message after this image. And I was like, in my head, I was like, you know, don't you see it? Can't you imagine this little guy going like, ano ne? Yeah, yaho, I'm Sugiaoki. I did nothing. I did nothing but love my friend. Is that such a crime? I did nothing but express. I don't sound like that. Well, I was trying to sound like Shelder. I can't do a good voice impression of you. I'm terrible at realistic voice impressions. I can only do really like dramatic character voice impressions. Like Kermit the Frog or Mickey. See, yeah, exactly. It's the sound of Shelder. In like, look, just look. Can you imagine Shelder? Just like walking along the beach, and then there's a little Shelder in the corner, and they're just like, I know ne. I know ne. Also, can you imagine a Shelder karaokeing? Like, I feel like it's really cute. I don't know. I like Shelder. Sigh. She loves me. She loves me. I will continue to defend the fact that I think there are times where silly little Pokemon... And again, let's not forget that at least 80% of the Pokemon I can assign you specifically are not the derpy little guys. Shelter karaoke would just be blowing raspberries? You're right. Wait. Can Shelter like open their mouth, or are they like permanently stuck with the blep? Like bleh. Hisashiburi da ne. Thank you for 11 months of Membership. Is it Hisashiburi? I'm getting it mixed up. Hisashiburi. Yeah, it is Hisashiburi. I'm remembering. Well, you can feed them. If a Shelter can't open its mouth, then that leaves us to assume that... That leaves us to assume that when they eat food, it's purely from licking it, like going like blem, 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 blem. I can't assign such cute ones for you. And you and Maya gave me the scariest looking ones? No, wait, really? No, they are cute though. What do you mean scary? They're so cute to us. Okay, but also Maya sent Florges, which I see. Florges, I feel like it's just like the florals and like some of the vibe. Oh no, this one's Sugi. Did you see the bird? Oh! Yes. I'll find it. I'll find it for them. I'll fill you in. I need to fill our friend in. Where's the bird? I have to find it. No, but like Maya also said this one's Sugi, which I absolutely agree with. I just don't know all the names of Pokemon. Let me see. I'm looking. Dearling. She said that's Tofi? No, I thought that was you. Man. We were all up way too late. Oh, wait, also this one. This one Maya assigned you. Kin assigned you. There was just so much happening all at once though, like We were just sending so many Pokemon. And also Badoo, which I think is very Sugi. But I think... That's Tofi too. No, I swear. I swear it's the sleep deprivation speaking, because all of these were kin assigned to you. At least in the call. My kin assigned Tofi Qingling, the bell. But a lot of other Pokemon too. I love Turtwig so much. Me too. Do you like the ones I assigned for you at least? I'll forgive you if so. She's holding a grudge. She's holding a grudge. I also think Rowlet is very you. Smiles. Smiles in weak redemption. Guys, I have to save my marriage. Mint was gushing about them. Thank you. Tips you under the table. Seriously though, I was gushing about them because I think they're very, very, very cute. Let me pull them up again because now we have a backdrop that makes them extra clear to see. Chat also agrees with you, by the way, like overwhelmingly so. Paid chatter moment. Hey. Whoa. More like volunteer work. Volunteering for the greater good of Yuri. Okay. I can't find a picture of the bird, Sugi. Where is it? I can't find a photo of the bird. Did I scroll past it? There's just so many Pokemon pictures. You pinged me with it, with the bird? Ampharos is so you in a way I can't explain. It was my first favorite Pokemon card. Oh, thank you. This is not the that's not the photo. That is not the first photo that was initially sent. I think it's cuz okay, I will take the responsibility for starting the bit of assigning Sugi dorky little Pokemon, but you know, I personally don't really see this one, but it's like there could be something there. It's your whimsy. It's your whimsy. What that mean? I can't get over what that mean. What that mean is so funny. Okay, but like, don't you ever get like a little hungry when you look at parsley? Do you ever look at parsley and you feel like a little gurgle in your tummy? No. Hold on, I need to do something really quick. It's the same image. I just really like that expression. I also found it really interesting though that Sugi thinks I'm very Minun core because Plusle, I liked Plusle more between Minun and Plusle, but I also completely understand and I see Minun has more of my vibe than Plusle. Also, Ampharos is me. Actually, I really want to get this Ampharos card. It's from the new set, the newest one. I love this one. It's so cute, the expression, and also like the card art itself. Like the larger uncropped card art is so cute. Saino Sensei, yes! I love Saino Sensei Pokemon cards. So pretty. I'm gonna kin assign you Pokemon too. I could spend a whole stream kin assigning Pokemon, but now it's been a whole hour, so I'm gonna lock in, everyone. I'm gonna lock in, cause I'm here for art. You're here for art, maybe. Maybe you're not here for art. Maybe you're here because of something else. It's not my personality. So it's a secret secret third thing. Smiles. I'm here to get lost in your eyes. Wow. You're so kind. I promise I don't pay anyone to chat nice things about me. I swear. Okay. It's gonna be a blank canvas. I'm gonna zoom out though, so it's not super flashbang. All right, let's go over here. Hello. ArtFight. It's finally time. Oh right, I'm here to hand in my divorce papers. I forgot. No. Let's talk about let's talk about it. We can discuss this. The first step in the stages of grief, denial. The second step, bargaining. I think it's cool if I sit here. Yeah, you can see everything nicely. This is so heartbreak chapter. I knew it'd happen eventually. So silly. I love all of my friends so much. I'm so grateful for however much or little time we can spend together. It's always really special. That's my beautiful message that I leave with you all. Okay. I'm thinking there's these characters that I saw artwork of, and I just knew I had to draw them. Well, now my folder is full of Pokemon pictures. Oh, I also remember Maya assigned me a Alolan Raichu. Which was really, really funny to me because I just saw Alolan Raichu for the first time in Pokemon ZA relatively recently, and I got super excited about it. Let me... I should probably save these, right? Should save the reference sheets. And then... It's actually... You can do an attack that has more than one OC in it, right? Because it's actually 2 OCs that I want to draw together. You threw your drawing tablet at the wall? Oh my gosh, did you win ArtFight? Well... That is the question. Let me see. Because we chat for a while, and also I am using Clip Studio Paint today. Oh, there's something really important I actually wanted to to do. I need to learn how to use the border effect in Clip Studio Paint today. Yes, as long as the owner allows it. Yeah, so they actually have it written in their character permissions. It says drawing them together is very encouraged. I think it's like their friend's OC. These two artists that are like Umfi's friends, and they like want to have their OCs drawn together. I thought that was really, really cute. Yeah. So I wanted to draw them together because they're really, 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 really cute. Bum, 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 bum. They don't have their usernames on the reference sheets. Even for OC artists, it's really helpful if your username is on your reference sheet. I guess I just feel that way personally because it helps, especially even if you name your files. Sometimes you lose track of time or things like that. Dun 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 dun. Okay, let me see. Today I need to figure out how to apply the border effect. Da, da, da. Border effect? Border effect. Clip Studio Paint. Layer property palette. Layer border effect. Oh, it's in layers. I'm learning new things. I'm learning new things. Is one of these for outlining? Squints. Squints my eyeballs. Because I really like that thing where people block out shapes because they're drawing like with a border on already. Shrugs. Me too. There's like... There's like... a way you can make any pen. Oh yes, I found a TikTok tutorial on it. Yes. Okay. Okay. I found it. I found it. I found it. Wow, that was a lot easier than I thought. Thank you, TikTok. This is why people have TikTok downloaded. Sometimes the most useful things are on there. Oh. Wow, we zatsu'd for longer than I meant to. But it was fun. Pokemon Zatsu. Oh no. That's true, time zones. Wow. Let's see. It was quite easy to check for it. That was a very useful tutorial. It's always a fun time. Yeah, on art day sometimes though, I'm like, oh, see that? Yes. So like, basically what people use this for is you just start painting. I love... That is one heck of a typo. Or an autocorrect. Let me see. Take a peek at the characters. I'm gonna try to actually not... Oh, oops. Okay, wait, let me... Edge color. I'm trying not to color pick the reference sheets this time around. I just want to try this out. Dun dun. The yapper. It's 'cause Pokemon cards are fun. Let me see. Or actually, let's first lay in like a nice silhouette. For context, right now, the OCs I will be drawing, I will show their references on screen right now. I wasn't sure though, because they don't have their usernames written on the reference sheets, but I will just read out the usernames. It's two artists who have OCs that they like having drawn together, or they often have like paired together. Oh, some of this is very high resolution. I gotta shrink it a little bit to show it. Da-na-na. It is this character. This character by Magic Chickens on ArtFight. And then paired with this character by Sweet Things on ArtFight. So you can see how I really like the food and like sweets themed designs of these two. So I'll be drawing them together for my first ArtFight attack. Why did I have a feeling? Huh? Oh well, of course you've seen of course you've seen the OCs before. That's oomph. Oh my gosh, so cool. That's oomph. Oh, let me turn off the border effect for a second. What? You can just have like a halftone brush in Clip Studio. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my goodness. Whoa. My life is different now. My life has changed. Anywho, we're gonna start with like a nice silhouette of them. I'm trying to see. Never in my life have I wanted a third monitor. I could have resolved this by drawing on iPad, but then it takes away the fact that I am learning Clip Studio Paint actively and really want to like get good at Clip Studio Paint. So I want to draw these two together. They're very, I guess, do you know what I mean by like croquette? Literally right before you showed the ref, I was wondering if, you were wondering if I'd seen their OCs before. I have not been in like a online art space outside of the bakery, like right here, for a really long time. I wish I could see more OC stuff though, hence why it was so easy to convince me to join ArtFight this year. Probably the easiest, you know, the easiest peer pressure ever. My idea is kind of like... I don't know how much of their dresses will show if I do this. But I kind of want to have something... I always love the artwork where it's like... two characters like this and get the shape of the skirt in. You see the vision? Dun, 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 dun. What do you mean by you have a cookie I can bake? I can't bake it right now. I did bake cookies the other day though, and they were really good. So this is one idea. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. But I also wonder, like, I feel like... I feel like because these characters are drawn together so often, I'm like, surely artwork like this may exist out there. I love that they're like witches. Like, that's so cute. That's been a theme that I really love lately. So I feel like artwork like this could exist. You know what I'm realizing? I hadn't intended it to be like this, but this is kind of reminding me of the Witch Hat Atelier, that one spread where Coco is like holding hands with like Witch Hat Coco. Yeah, and her brim hat dress. Yeah. Okay, so I like this. This is idea 1. However, I do really want to get one of these OCs has a parasol. The other has a broom, and I kind of want to include them because the parasol and the broom are also really creatively designed. Oh my gosh, you know what I could do? This is almost sort of like very magical girl core, which these characters sort of give me anyways. I think I should let myself draw much messier for the initial sketches. Because I just have to get a silhouette blocked out. The thing with ArtFight is I want to challenge myself to do more like dynamic poses. No, I can't see clearly though if I'm like blocking in the silhouette like that. I really had an idea. I really had an idea that was like more collage themes. If Mary Poppins and Elphaba were sweets. No, I think they're just really cute OC. This is just my personal. Nothing wrong with bringing up things that certain things might remind you of, but I personally never like comparing people's OCs to any kind of existing IP. It's kind of like, you know, sometimes there's similarities, but it's sort of the feeling of like, oh, not every blue twin tail girl is Hatsune Miku. Like that sort of vibe. That's just generally how I roll with it though. I'm kind of struggling to think of a pose that I like. But let's do one that has the broom. This is really reminding me that I ought to draw more. Dun, dun. I did get one ArtFight attack this year so far, and if I get a chance, I do want to revenge. But I've been purely looking at some OCs that I want to try challenging myself to draw. First and foremost. Oh yeah! Just that there's kind of like a character with a parasol and a character with like a big witch hat and a broom. You're art fighting in my place today? Zine deadline's drained? Come on, the zine deadlines! Oh my gosh. Good luck. I'm trying to make my art fight... I don't know how to explain it. I want to do pretty experimental stuff for ArtFight, but I also want to allow it to be things that I can draw sort of fast, so that I don't only do like one ArtFight this year. I want to do more than one. I definitely at least want to do 3. That's a little bit ambitious. And starting off strong with 2 characters. Let me see. And I say 3 because that's how much I got done at for ArtFight 3 years ago. The only one I've ever participated in because of my schedule just being too crazy. This is sort of a style of character with complexities that I don't often draw, so I thought it would be fun to try. Super, super rough sketch. No expectations or pressure. Ah, that's fair. Sometimes I feel like ArtFight is even harder though, because it's like you are sort of picking your own battles in a sense. So, and also just like, I don't know. It's because I'm not used to doing ArtFight at all in like any capacity. So I think to me it's challenging in a different way. Not in a bad way at all though. Okay, so I think I will draw them. I'll draw the 2 characters next to each other but separately, and then can sort of composite them together afterward. I'm trying to make sure you can see okay. Maybe like this? This is making me want a 3rd monitor so bad. Like, no, I don't need a 3rd monitor. I don't need a 3rd monitor. It's just fitting the reference sheets amongst everything else. That has been a very fun challenge. Okay. Let's do like a dark brown for the outline. And then grab this. Coco has almost like a sort of pinkish, like a very more pale pinkish complexion. I don't even have a 2nd monitor. I just think that like this is my first time drawing with the borders like this. It is quite fun, but it is a fun challenge. I was going to say, I just think that streaming with only 1 monitor is for the strong, and I am the weak. I know myself. I know my limits. You know? Let's just go with a completely dark color for the border, actually. Because... oh, wait, that might not work for everything. Does it only affect... Oh my gosh, I think it affects the whole layer. So like if I change it, it changes. Whoa! So I guess I can do this at the end. That's sort of cool. It just applies it across the whole drawing, like for you. This is kind of exciting, like doing this directly and then just like rendering. Kind of exciting. And then it's like using the eraser, which is... You can just like carve out the part you don't want to keep. This drawing process is so interesting. I've always wanted to try it because I see so many speed paints giving it a try. Also, the nice thing about doing this though is I can ensure that I get a very sort of clean looking silhouette. You know what I mean? I have like this full control over... I don't know. I think it's like a fun working in reverse. Such a new experience. I've always wanted to try that too. Right? Because when you see the clip studio artists that do the speed paints, I'm always so like interested. I'm so curious. Let me think. Not color picking is like another test of my eyeballs. Like how well can they see colors? You know? Oh, interesting. I think it's like I have to make a new layer. Can I just like clear this layer after? Or maybe if I make a new layer and then... interesting. Okay. This is so weird. It feels so weird. What are colors? Great question. Because the border effect thing, you have to sort of... You have to turn it on manually. Oh, wait, I have to do something really quick. Where is it? I always forget. It's like in Clip Studio Paint, you have to change your color profile before you start coloring. Oh, now that looks a little bit different, but that's okay. Looking at the eyes. This feels so weird. This feels weirder than learning Clip Studio Paint. Because the only thing weirder than learning Clip Studio Paint is learning how to draw like a completely different person in Clip Studio Paint. Because it's like, this is not how I draw normally. But there is something really fun about it. I'm here for the challenge. I also like that this character has like kind of a brown blush. See, I already want to jump into rendering because it's so fun. It's definitely something to get used to, yeah. But it is really, really fun, so I'm having a good time. Although, I wonder if I can make it so the border effect like stays on for when I make a new layer. I also understand if not, though. The closest I've done to this is just painting with the brush pen. Kind of hard because I tend to be someone that needs like... I need to do a really cute sort of start. Like I always like drawing the face first or something like that before I proceed. So I'm struggling in the way that I feel like the order of my process is just reversed. That's okay. Let's learn something new. You know what I think it is? I don't think I should have the eyes as a like layer, like a border layer. I think the eyes just need to be their own thing. We're gonna draw the face right now. I just feel more motivated to continue a piece if I know that I at least got like the face. Also, I feel like a huge part of this OC is the very unique eyelashes. And if I use the border effect, I feel like I'm not able to emphasize them as much as I want to. I feel like whenever characters have unique eyelashes, it's like not even optional. I feel like I personally, I have to draw them. That's just me though. Because I'm like, you gave them unique eyelashes. That means that's like part of who they are as a person. That's part of your OC now. Forever. Or like colored eyelashes. When OCs have, sometimes there's like blue eyelashes. Or even like the snowy, sort of powdery white eyelashes. Non-negotiable. I feel like it makes the character look like who they are. Although some art styles always like make the lash lines colored, even if it's like dark. They always opt for like maybe like a dark blue instead of like just black, or like a dark brown. So it depends on the art style. Now that's starting to look a little bit more like my art. I can never decide where I want to put eye highlights though. My constant personal debate for my art style. Oh, maybe that looks nice for these characters. I also like that they have a small smile in a lot of their reference sheets. It's a defining part of the design, precisely. Okay, let's add on the hair. She's been bald for so long. Okay. Add on the hair. Which looks more grayish to me. Darker. This is gonna be kind of hard. I've never drawn. I've drawn drill pigtails before. But it's still quite uniquely stylized. Oh, wait, I can turn off the I can turn off anti-aliasing so it looks super like crunchy. I wonder if I like that more. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. This is why we're testing it out, because for this, oh that doesn't work. Let me try another face. Not with the border, but with the anti-aliasing on. Oh, I kind of like that. It looks so different from my usual art. But I want to try drawing in different styles, so... Oh, my eraser too. Wow, this is so nice, because then you can get just like the crispiest... You can get the crispiest look if that's what you want. Although I do think it like really affects how the final thing looks, including the lashes. So I gotta be careful about how I use a very pixelated brush. But I think it's like you can't experiment in a lot of... I personally don't get the chance to experiment a lot unless I'm drawing something purely personal. Or for something like this. Something like ArtFight. Very, very unique circumstances. I'm not sure if I like the sides coming down like that or not. I sort of wanted these ArtFights to look like sticker or like scrapbook-like. But that's something that sort of I have to put effort into at the very end. I can't decide. I can't decide with these eyes. Because I keep thinking it doesn't really look like my style. But I'm also changing my entire like approach and the brush. Like the whole brush style I use is usually not this. So when you change so much at once, I feel like naturally it's harder to maintain the style I usually establish. Do this, and then... That looks kind of cute. I feel like I drew the nose really low, though. This is the face there. Okay, and then let's get this. I don't want to be afraid to use color, because these are, even in limited color palette OCs, I don't want to be afraid to use some color. Do 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 do. I don't know if you feel this sometimes, but whenever I'm doing something for the first time, I do feel pressured. Even though it's ArtFight and even though I know it's purely for fun, I do feel pressured to make like my first ArtFight in 3 years look good. I mean, I feel the pressure to make all of my ArtFights look nice for just the owners of the OCs, but I'll just draw them all with feeling and I know it'll be okay. Yes, actually. It's such a true thing. Okay, I like the second face I drew more. So let's keep moving forward with this. I told myself I wouldn't get too detailed, but here we are, and I want to get at least a little bit detailed, but... Let me see how far down the bangs come. Like this? Okay. Like this, and then... There are like big hair vents. You can fill those in later. Now that I drew the face, I do think everything else kind of comes together a little bit more. Let me see how the hair goes. Like this, and then like... I kind of love how you can like build shapes with the border effect here and like utilize the line art part to make some really like interesting effects. This is so new to me. It's so cool. I don't know if I want to make more stuff like this, but I feel like for ArtFight it's the perfect time to try it out. So I'll try and make at least another artwork that's in this sort of style. I love when characters have this like croissant like hair. Drill hair love. Exactly. Exactly. I feel like using the darkest colors sparingly does a lot for like the overall look of things. I think that's too high contrast though. Let me pick something a little more... Oops. Let me pick something more close to this border color here. Okay. Yeah, I like this. She looks so cute right now, I'm sick. I'm pleasantly surprised by how much I'm enjoying like the very pixelated you know, like the aliasing, the anti-aliasing. Anti-aliasing is when they make the edges like a little fuzzy to make it look smoother from afar. But I like the crunchiness sometimes. I like when other people have it in their artwork, so I'm like, me too. I want to try it out. I want there to be like clear swirls in her hair up there. And then I want to have like this. Something that clearly separates the hair in the back from the face. Love crunchy. He's cute. I feel like I should be careful about adding a lot of shading and texture right now though, because I do notice it's really easy to get thrown off if you're focusing too much on some of this. So maybe I will almost put like a little bit of a bookmark in this for later. Okay, let's focus on her outfit though, because her outfit is very important. We get to do the apron. I love aprons. Okay, very cute apron. First of all, definitely need border effect. Let's grab... Okay, let's grab this. Awesome. As soon as I get the apron on, I think it'll start looking a lot more like the character. I'm excited about that. I wonder what I look like sometimes when I'm like super locked in on art. I feel like I look like that meme of the cat that's like drooling, like when I'm doing art because I'm too focused. I'm glad you like my art. I don't think she looks like Teto. They just both have drill pigtails. Hmm. Drill pigtails are a popular style. They're in tons of different Hime style characters. Yeah, true. Yeah, I feel like no worries, but keep in mind for the future. I'll probably I'm worried because I'm just drawing other people's OCs. I don't want people to compare OCs to other characters. Like, even pointing out similarities, I think pointing out similarities is one thing, but like name dropping a completely separate character is typically a no-go for like, even if you're just talking about an OC or just like artists online. I feel like there's a lot of times where I see people will directly, like in the comments under something, be like, oh, this like looks so much like blank. And I typically try to avoid doing that a lot, even if a lot of times OC art, it might remind me of something, or typically like a friend. I'm like, oh, this fits your aesthetic so well. But yeah, I tend to be a little stricter on that kind of thing. No worries. I understand it can kind of come as an afterthought sometimes, but it's one of those things I would recommend keeping in mind just for the future. Some artists, or I would argue most artists that make their own OCs, if you're like your OC kind of looks like blank, and if you bring up like an IP, you know, like a character that's from like a series or something like that, it's typically disrespectful to the creator of the OC. Yeah. But I understand most of the time people say that they're not trying to be like, they're not trying to be rude or anything. But it's a good chance to, just a good chance to remember for the future. Because people's OCs are like, those are their babies, you know? That's their kid. Yeah, of course. I think there are a lot of things that I don't necessarily expect people to know by default sometimes. And I don't like being like, ooh, so many unspoken, like so many unspoken rule, you know? Oh wow, this like outline tool is so much fun. It's becoming more fun the more I'm getting to like use it. Look at her. She's so cute, Miss Coco. She was one of the, I don't know what it was. I think I saw someone attack, like draw an ArtFight attack of this character. So like fan art. And I was like, I need to draw them. I need to draw these cute pastry witch girls. The way it does the line art for you. I will say it's like weird though. Because for those of us that do line art now, it's like you have to think about carving out shapes. It feels more like you're carving it fully from the ground up, which feels also weird. But also kind of cool. Oh, I have to save my file. This is a good idea. Let's take a moment to save. I spelled ArtFight wrong. Right. Okay. Take a moment to save, everybody. Okay. It'd probably be super helpful to name my layers, but I'm not that strong today. ArtFight's about having fun, and I as an artist today. Some days I just decide, like, I don't want to name the layers. I want to just draw. I just want to draw without having to make an organization system. I'm sure some artists feel the same way, because sometimes it comes down to it and it's like, why am I spending more time naming my layers than drawing? Let's see. I want to do... They must have lighter color. Yes. Oh, oops. I meant darker color. I'm doing a darker color setting so that when I color over this, it doesn't cover up the nice line art on the layer under it. I would fill these in with the bucket tool, but I feel like sometimes it makes it look less. Like, I like filling in patterns manually a lot of the time, because the little gaps look charming to me, personally. Like those kinds of little gaps. The apron is really cool. This isn't my character, though, just to clarify. This isn't my character. This is a character that belongs to Sweet Things on ArtFight. So credits go to them for the cuteness. I love drawing aprons. I don't know if you could tell from the fact that I also wear an apron of some kind, but I really love drawing aprons. I made her skirt a lot longer than it is. I think the charming point is because of how short the skirt is. The apron looks really big. Okay, wait, that time I cropped it too short. Let me... Okay, let's do this like this. I'm so focused right now. I'm like, ugh. Okay. My ArtFight account is just Mintmai. Yeah. Spelled just like my channel name. All lowercase, just Mintmai. I won't be doing very much ArtFight, but I'll try. That's what I'm here for. To make an attempt. I hope everyone else that's drawing today as well, because I know sometimes you like to put me on as your drawing background noise, to which I'm very honored to be your drawing background noise. But I wish you a very wonderful and productive drawing session. I'm doing line art. Still, oh. Yep, I know how that is. Oh, line art. I have a love-hate relationship with line art. Always. I don't know if this is a character that would throw up a peace sign, but she might point. Or even do like a little wave like this. Wow, that just made drawing a hand so nice and easy. Hold on a second. Whoa. Wow, it's like so... I guess for me personally, I'm like, wow, it feels so intuitive. No cool Clip Studio Paint tool for me. Oh, hold on, my cat. Let me... I will be right back so soon. I just have to... Kitty, what's wrong? Who's yelling for mother? Yes? Come here. Psst, psst. Who is yelling for mother? Oh, I don't know if you can hear her. Who is yelling for mother? Would you like to speak to the people? Would you like to speak to the people? Oh, she doesn't like being held very much. Could you hear her? She yearns for mama. She's like, not enough attention today. Oh, but I give you so much attention. Come here. Do you want to come here? No? Hold on. Oh, she's needy. You have to come closer if you want pets. So cute. Okay, she wants butt pats. She doesn't usually ask for them at this hour, though. She's like, she has a schedule. We have a schedule where I sit on the floor and I just like give her pets and pats after eating lunch. My baby. Oh, you couldn't hear her little complaints. Oh, so sad. That's the only thing. It's like, I know that I sound so much nicer in your ears when there is noise canceling, but it is at the great price of not being able to hear kitties. And now she's quiet because I pet her. That's how my baby is. That's how she is specifically. She's like, okay, been satiated. And now she's like doing her own thing. Now she's just exploring around. Bum-bum. Okay. Oh, wrong layer. Go on this layer. Dun, dun, dun. Wow. I think I love this tool. I think I love brush borders. Am I surprised? No. But I am surprised at how long it took me to try it out. Because beforehand I was always curious about it, but because I wasn't a Clip Studio main, I was like, nah. All I did was I tried looking into extensively like how you can do it in Procreate, and then the answer is just you can't. You can't, period. It's like not even an option because the program doesn't know how to handle that. I still love Procreate though. I feel like my art looks so good when I draw on my iPad. But that's how it is sometimes. That's how it's gotta be sometimes. I sort of want to explore, yeah, making these like joints more obvious. And I think that color sort of matches. So let's do that, and then I'll go back in and like turn it into line art. I'm curious who won the World Cup, actually. I'm gonna take a really quick peek. Spain won. After overtime. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I need to watch the ending, like, hour. No score until the end. And it was like overtime? So I guess it didn't go into penalties though. I will say the entire game Spain was making so many more, so many more attempts at the goal, which means they just had possession of the ball so much more. So that does go to say something. Wow. What an upset. Ah. Again, I'm so late to catching up on some of the World Cup lore, and I haven't really been looking, but there was something I saw that was really fun in today's World Cup match. There's a Spanish player that's 19 years old who, when he was a 6-month-old baby, he had a photo shoot with Messi from the Argentina team. And then they went up against each other today. Isn't that such a fascinating turn of events? You saw it? It's just so fascinating to me. Like, fate really is a thing. It was, I don't know the context of which it happened, but I think it was like one of those like photo shoot. I want to match how they draw their OC a little bit more, and I think I just have the natural instinct to add a little more thigh to everything I draw, because that's a personal thing. But when it comes to drawing someone else's character, I try not, unless I know that they're totally okay with it, I try not to drastically change the body type. Although it wasn't that drastic, this looks a little bit more like how they draw the legs. And then, ooh, I get to do the hat. Yes. The hat. I'm gonna do the umbrella last because I think it's gonna be very cool. And let's see. I'm gonna make the hat sort of have more of a dramatic flap up so it can go over the hair. Hello, kitty. Oh, please do not touch the audio interface. Usually my cat doesn't go and sit this part behind my monitor, but she is right now. What a curious little baby. What are you sniffing? What are you sniffing? You've been here before. Taking matters into her own paws, she's like, no more stream! Only pets! Oh, she's looking at me right now. Are you wondering why I'm talking? You wonder why I'm talking right now? You curious what's happening? You know that this is the routine. After I'm done, I can give you treats. Yeah? She's so cute. And her brothers are here now. Because of her loud symphony of meowing, she's summoned them. It's typically their afternoon, so they don't like come They don't really come to me during stream. They're usually a little bit more nonchalant. Kind of like the lashes going over the top, and then maybe we can make this more high contrast. Yeah. I just love how whipped cream themed this OC is. Oh, you're trying to find a brush that does outline for you? Okay, locked in. Yippee! I found Procreate brushes that do something similar. Yeah, that's the thing. They only do it within the same stroke. That's what I've also noticed. It's like it has to be wait, let me copy this layer and then put it here. It has to be like you can't lift your pen. It's because what Clip Studio Paint is doing to make this possible is like it's able to process and make this like happen by constantly applying a border effect like onto the whole layer, which I think is too much. Like, I think it's too much power for an iPad to handle, which is why I think it's not even something that you can emulate in Procreate very well. That's my suspicion. That's what I think is happening. Thank you for liking my outfit. I'm using Clip Studio Paint right now, but I also use Procreate. Weeps. I believe in you. I believe in you. You'll be joining us in Clip Studio Paint sometime, I believe. Someday. Procreate is just too convenient though, so I also understand not wanting to leave. My art's edible. I appreciate it. Ta-da. The Clip Studio Paint UI scares me. I'm the same way. That was me. That was me before. But then one day it stops scaring you, you know? Or it's like, I think if you tried it, it will just become more natural. Because the other thing about Clip Studio Paint I knew I would like is the fact that you get to have your keyboard shortcuts. I think that's a big one. Oh, I'm noticing something I did now. I did a bad thing. I regret the thing I did. And you're wondering what it is. Yes, I am singing Bill Wirtz. I did not realize that the bow was part of the hat, having like a ribbon strap down. Thank you for eating up the art. Yeah. Went from Photoshop to Procreate and now I'm too iPad baby. Wait, you're like me, because I went from Photoshop to Clip Studio, I went from Photoshop to Procreate. I also tried out what is it, Fire Alpaca? But let me tell you, Fire Alpaca like the Fire Alpaca is kind of scary. When you go in to download Fire Alpaca, like it kind of looks like you're going to get a virus. But it was common to try Fire Alpaca back then, which is just another program. Dun dun dun. I feel like I'm just winding up with so many of these like copies of whole layers because I don't know how to I don't know how to clear a layer really easily, and I don't particularly I'm in the zone right now, so I don't particularly feel like looking it up either. This is really such a cute character, though. Oh yes, my first drawing program, you used Fire Alpaca first. I used to really want like Paint Tool SAI because that was, or I don't know, Paint Tool Sci? I don't know what people call it, but that was, I feel like the program that all like the manga artists are using. And I was like, I want to be a manga artist. And so I was really, really into that. Please be mindful about spamming too many separate messages in chat. I would appreciate if you take a look at the chat rules in the description. Sorry, I was very locked in on drawing, so I didn't get to say. It's looking cute. Thank you. I think the knee placement, because I had to adjust the skirt. The anatomy looks a little bit off. But here. Oh, my cat is here and says very mournful baby meow. That is exactly how my cat sounds. Kindred spirits. Maybe they're communicating with each other. You know, despite the wrong knee anatomy, I kind of liked how it looked before, even though it was incorrect. Okay, bye-bye! Oh. Okay. Wow. It be like that sometimes. I can hear a very distant alarm sounding off. I don't know who's in trouble. I don't know which very distant neighbor is in trouble, but I hear like just the quietest like alarm in the far, far distance. Someone's oversleeping, that must be what it is. Somebody's oversleeping their alarm. Hello! We're drawing today. You know, it's pretty awesome to not have to do the line art, but it's also... it's weird. It's weird. It's so odd. Part of me is not sure if I want the highlights to also have like the the border around them. But because the border I set is sort of thick, then it becomes like, You know, I actually do like that. I'm thinking though, still the eyes bother me. Something about them. Like, I wonder if a character like this should have more... Oh, I kind of like that more. Just like slightly less long and thin eyes and more like round eyes. Maybe I'm going in a direction I like here. Ooh, there's a cat sniffing my leg. Ah, it tickles. It tickles. Hello. I tried to make her look cute because it's such a cute design. What if I add little hearts? I feel like it sort of matches the character design. Okay. Hello? Pretzel's here. Pretzel's here right now. He says, I want to draw instead, Mother. I'm going to stand right in front of everything. You have fur stuck to your butt. Oh my gosh. Pretzel made me delete the layer with the face on it. You don't like it? Sniff. You don't like the art that Mother drew? Already? You're not a fan? ArtFight mention! ArtFight! I'm trying it out this year. I'm testing myself. That's really what this is. Do you use Clip Studio Paint? Is Clip Studio Paint your program? I feel like I remember that is the case. You couldn't get refs done in time. Why do you need to get refs done? Wait, can't you just have like the bare minimum? Like, I put up my old, you know, I guess old-ish reference sheets. I just wanted to draw, and also because peer pressure, my community was like, hey, you wanna join ArtFight, right? You wanna join ArtFight? And I was like, I do, but I'm too busy. And I'm like, wait, I guess I'm not too busy if I stream it. I guess I'm not too busy if I stream it, because then in the time I would be streaming other art, I'm just doing ArtFight. So I guess it works out that way. What? Who said that? Heh. I wonder. I feel like you and Nessie were the real you were the real instigators of that whole arc. That very short arc. Mintmai, you should join ArtFight, smiles. Mintmai. Join ArtFight. It'll be fun. It'll be so fun. You don't have to draw anything, but you should still join, smiles. We definitely tag teamed that. Yes. Although honestly, at the speed I'm working, I'm like... I'm so slow. It's okay. It only feels that way because I'm trying a new technique and I should reward myself or be nicer to me for trying something different. And no one holds an umbrella by the pole here, but can we ignore that for my sake? No, I don't know if I can ignore that. But it's like I don't want it to cover up the dress. Ooh. Oh wait, I see. It kind of messed up the look. I got it. I'll have her hold the umbrella like this. And then let's do the back. I like that it's so chocolatey colored. Just everything. Villain arc. Make the handle longer. Why? May I ask why? I want to know. I'm genuinely entertaining this because I want to know. Why do you say to make the handle longer? Da, da, da. Perspective. I guess I was going off of like, I think it's just the perspective. I'll definitely ask you guys. I'm always, if I'm deciding between things or I'm not sure, I'll definitely ask. Oh, they're not in the air. I just didn't draw a background. That's just me though. Also, I'll put Pretzel back down so I can fully focus on drawing again. Thank you for loving my art. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's like the handle is going back this way. So technically, if you zoom in a lot, there's like perspective happening. Just to explain why I think it would look like that. I also think this umbrella, the thing with this umbrella is it looks like very fluffy, but I think it kind of clashes with the hair, like the border color. It's clashing with the hair, so I'm gonna... Yeah, there's foreshortening at play, so... Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. I also am missing important elements of her outfit, actually. I was gonna save it to do it later, but now that I'm already moving on to the umbrella, I want to make sure I don't forget to do this. One important thing is that there is like a little veil that comes out under the hat. Let me see. Oh, that looks cute. Okay, let's do this and then I guess I'll add the render layer right now. As much as I appreciate the, I guess the suggestions, I don't usually. I think I usually like to try and figure out a solution or something that I can think of in the moment, and then I'll ask specifically for suggestions like, oh, I'll ask for suggestions or recommendations if I'm feeling it. I appreciate your understanding. Because I just believe everyone should do exactly what they feel they like with their art, regardless. I guess to elaborate, it's like when I stream art, it's not that I... Like, typically, I always love learning new things and things along those lines. But when it comes to streaming art, I typically have an idea, or I like sharing my process instead of making it too much of like a collaborative thing. So I'm typically very clear about what the vibe is. But I think that's just a general FYI for art streamers in general. I think over on, I guess you could use the same term on YouTube, but over on Twitch it would be just like, it's one of those things where it's similar to not being told spoilers for a game or like directions on how to do certain things. I just think it's like a similar etiquette or preference more so. Let's see. The umbrella has these nice like... Hold on, I don't want the border effect actually. But then that means I should change this color to be more like this. And then this one, I also don't want it to have a border. Ta-da. Thank you for finding it cute! I'm super sleep deprived, so I'm doing my best. Spent too much time thinking about Pokemon, guys. In a good way, though. It was a lot of fun. See, now's the point where I'm like, I didn't name my layers, which I don't particularly regret, but it just takes 2 seconds longer to find any specific layer. Opacity. Let's make the opacity like this. And then I think I can hide the sketch layer now. Opacity a little bit higher. Brush size a little smaller. I love just spamming the shortcuts to make my brushes larger and smaller. Okay. I think this will get across the fluffy material. Go in and clean it up after. Ah, I like how that looks. Okay. And then what I was going to add is this. We're gonna get like a border in there. Full opacity. You're gonna draw me if you want to. I'm flattered. I'm flattered that it's something you want to do. If you mean for ArtFight, I'm gonna try to send him some revenges, but I don't know if I can do more than 1 or 2, but I'm gonna do my best. It really just depends. It just depends on what sort of... Depends on what sort of OC I feel like drawing in the moment. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Ooh, maybe I want to do the blush like this way. That's kind of different from my usual style. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. Actually, that's okay. That looks cute. I was hesitating about it. I was like, oh, I don't know. I also kind of feel bad because I know not all art fights I'll be able to put the same amount of time into, but I will try. It's not without trying, that's for sure. Okay, this is the umbrella layer. Okay, get this. Okay, awesome. I like that the umbrella has so many bows on it. It's the exact kind of thing. I just love frills. Okay, extra frills, extra lace, extra everything. Thank you very much. Ah, drawing bows is so satisfying with this setting too. Wrong layer. This one. Am I staying hydrated? I have my water here, but not really. I've been so locked in. Because it's not a bad thing at all, but I spent an hour at the start today not getting to draw, so I was like, I want to make sure I do a little more art. I want to make sure I do a little bit more. Okay, there's the first one. Whoa. I haven't done any rendering yet, actually. But I think it's okay. We're gonna start with this. Not this one, but this one. I realized because I changed the background to be gray. Now the sketch is light, but honestly I don't mind that the sketch is lighter than the background. It's okay. Okay, let's do the next character. I kind of think I can draw it a little bit. Draw it a little bit closer. Oh, they're on the same layer. Cut and paste. There we go. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish the second character today. I'm gonna have to do another stream to get this one done. They could be olden hands. That should be me. Holding your hand. That should be me. Making her laugh. I think about that video all the time of the girl that was like, I sound like baby Justin Bieber when I'm sick, and she just goes, that should be me, and sounds exactly like Justin Bieber. Holding your hand. Okay. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. It's too warm. It's too hot outside. Okay. Let's see. So cute. For Dulce, her pose is a little more... Her pose makes it a little bit... I think... challenging to see all the details of the skirt, but I'll try to get some of them. This is how it starts. It doesn't look like amazing when I'm starting out, but we gotta cook. We gotta let ourselves cook a little bit. This is such a cute character. With large boots. Let her cook. Good evening. We're having a very sleepy art stream today, and I'm surrounded by cats. That's the status update. I don't know exactly what order I'm going in here, but I think it's just the order of whatever whatever works in the moment. Okay. Oh no, not this color. I should do... Okay. Do this color. Bit more yellow. The pose is so cute. I wanted to include the umbrella and the broom for these two together. I feel like next year I'm gonna need to think that I really want to do ArtFight, but like start July 1st. Like actually start drawing July 1st. Because it's just passing too fast the whole month. Oh, I did not... I'm missing one thing. I'm missing one thing on this character. I was saving it for last and then I just didn't draw it. My bad. Okay. It is going to be this, and then there's a big bow. It makes July the shortest month ever. I mean, it passes fast because you're keeping yourself busy when you're drawing so much, right? Oh, you can clear a layer by just pressing backspace. That would have been really helpful to know. Oops. But earlier, I didn't want to look it up when I was just interested and focused on drawing. It also has a little bit of the faint check marks. Okay. There we go. I think my goal with using these like reverse liner brushes is I wanted to allow myself to get a bit messier, but I made the first character so clean that I feel like I need to meet my own standard on the next character. Punches myself a little bit. So much for taking it easy, Mintmai. Is this the... Oh yeah, this is the color. Oops. Actually, this is one of those where I think I kind of think the legs need to go in front of the dress. I should label the sketch layers at the very least. Okay. Yeah, I saw that you wanted to draw a diner outfit. I do like the diner aesthetic. Although my bakery uniform does not particularly lean into it, I do like the diner aesthetic a lot. And I think I would wear diner stuff for sure. Right. Oh, I think this should be like a darker color. There we go. I'll probably have to continue this character next time. I need to cook dinner soon. Ooh. Bum 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 bum. I need to start cooking because I have ingredients for chicken soup in my fridge, but I haven't made it yet. I need to make my chicken noodle soup. I do like making it, but this week I've been a little bit sleep deprived. I had mentioned at the start of this stream that I've been sleep deprived, but it's actually not just one day. It's like a few days in a row of like 5-hour nights, which I did to myself, and I don't particularly regret it, but it's because it's so not in line with what I'm used to that it's become a problem. Yeah. But chicken noodle soup sounds yummy. I've just been way too tired to cook it, but I'm like, if I don't cook it, I'm worried that some of the, especially like the vegetable ingredients, I'm worried that they'll go bad. And I hate wasting food, so I have to lock it and cook, like literally cook. Not what I say for like when I'm working on stuff behind the scenes. It has been fun trying to draw hands with this newfound power of border pen. I'm tilting my head because I'm locking in too hard and I don't want to tilt my canvas. Because when working on a screenless tablet, I don't want to tilt my canvas. So silly. I don't like this. Something is... Oh. Eh? I accidentally rotated the canvas. Something about this arm doesn't feel very natural to me. So I'm going to... I think I want to adjust it to be more like... hand touching the broom. Something more like this. And then... I'm trying to use some of the same color palette between them, even though their characters have slightly different color palettes, just because it's like a matching artwork. I wish I could be one of those people that could like just draw things like so very fast. I want to know what it would be like just for a day. Because I feel like sometimes even if my art, if I'm doing in like a quote, if I'm drawing it in a quote unquote messy style, still ends up taking so very much time. Which is okay, because it's like a... It's an excuse to draw more and to draw better than before. Okay, let's at least draw the... Let's draw the face. Face. Here. Here we go. Eh? Oh, I know what I did. Wrong layer. I also have to do my carpal tunnel stretches. Be sure to take care of your arms, everyone. Don't grip your pen too hard. It's been a super chill and productive art stream, though. Face. Let me see how large I drew that one. Okay. She's got like a reddish color. Feel called out? I know how artists are. We grip our pens until it's like our hands hurt, and then it's like, oh man, why's my hand hurt? So earlier, like much earlier, I had talked about like colored eyelashes being important. If the character like has characteristically colorful eyelashes, and this character is one of those characters. They have these more peach eyelashes, which is really cute. Colored eyelashes just add so much. Yeah, I don't usually do normal colored eyelashes if the character doesn't have them, but I will still like shade in the lash line to have multiple different like shades of brown. But for characters with colored eyelashes, oh, it makes such a big difference. Okay, and then we've got like these peach red eyes. I don't know what inclines me to say like peach red eyes, but that's what it feels like to me. Dun, 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 dun. I'll put different hearts in these eyes. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Woo. Have you eaten anything good lately? I was thinking about those farmers market strawberries I got. I ate all of them this morning. All of them. Not a single one to spare. In my head, I gave you one, though. I did. I swear it. I made a bacon wrapped hot dog today. Whoa. You had pho? I love pho. It's so good. It's so tasty. Pho is probably one of my favorite foods. It's always hard when people are like, what's your favorite food? Because I'm like, do I have to pick definitively one? Because it changes. It's one of those where the answer is truly, it depends. I feel like... I feel like having larger eye highlights matches this OC more. Specifically. So I'll keep it in and see how I feel about it, even though it doesn't perfectly match the other one, if I do this. Okay. My cat just did the thing where they get up and they like stretch really big. Big stretch. Eh? Wait, I'm sorry. What does that sentence mean? You mean Vietnamese food, right? I need... I need us to collectively all... Have you seen those British videos where they get Chinese food? And they're like, I ordered a Chinese. Like, I need everyone to collectively not say that. It's we can't put before like certain. I feel like some words just don't work with it. Like, have you ever seen those videos? It's like these videos in specifically, I guess they call Chinese cuisine in certain parts of the UK, I suppose. Or certain people in the UK will call Chinese food like a Chinese. And so I'm like, you can't you can't just say A and then put like no. I would recommend not / lighthearted. I want this character to have like a cute open mouth because I think they complement each other that way. You've been eating good? Enjoying vacation? Nice! Oh, you had pho for the first time at a proper pho place. I just like finished reading the sentence in full because I was going back and forth between drawing and looking. So, how was your first proper pho? There's really good pho. Just depending on where you go. I feel like you can always find these pockets with like surprisingly authentic food, sometimes unexpected. I got udon once at this place that seemed like a hole in the wall. And it was really tasty, and it was like $7 for a bowl of udon. And I was like, how is this? Can I just ask, like, how is this $7? Of course I didn't ask them, but in my head I was thinking really hard, like, how is this $7? Do I want to know how this is $7? Because I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure if I want to know. But at the same time, I'm so curious. I'm just so curious, you know? I picked up the bowl and was savoring it like it was my first meal. Yes, you gotta drink the broth after. You know, I didn't know for the longest time, because I always love drinking the broth in noodle soups, but for ramen, like for pho, you can drink the broth. But for ramen, the broth is super oily and you're not supposed to drink it. It's more like more just to coat the noodles than anything else. So when I learned that, I was like, oh man, because I do love ramen broth, but it's so bad for you. Oh really? Yes. In Japan, it's like they leave the broth, at least in like a traditional ramen, because the idea is that when you're slurping the noodles, the broth is coating the noodles. Again, this is just from what I've observed myself and also heard from credible people. It's because it's like just a flavoring. Yeah, that's why tsukemen is a thing, the dipping noodles, where it's like not in a bowl. Because the concept is the same, and where it's like the noodles are being flavored by a thicker broth. But I mean, I'm sure there are types of ramen where you do drink the broth, but typically it's like, it's super rich and fatty and oily. And that's because people aren't actually drinking it. So when people say ramen is like super heavy, it's like, sometimes it's like, are you drinking the broth? You have chow mein that's tasted like sawdust. Stir-fried noodles should never taste like sawdust. I have a hard time calling stir-fried noodles chow mein, actually. Just me. It is purely a me problem. I can't call it chow mein because I think of that I think of that song. There's a song that went kind of viral on YouTube. It was kind of around, I feel like in my brain it's around the same era as like Friday, by Rebecca Black, which by the way, Rebecca Black makes music now and she's still going, and I think that is really cool of her. But it feels wrong. Cause it's so similar to how it sounds in another language, but then it's not that language, you know? And then I just think of that song, the I Love Chinese Food song. Has anyone heard this? Do you know this reference? I mean, the singer was young, so understandably, I haven't. I don't know. I feel like it was kind of like not as explosively popular as Friday by Rebecca Black, but I don't remember the name of the singer. But the lyrics, in the lyrics, there's a part where they have chow mein in the lyrics. and there's like a record scratch kind of. I don't want to sing. I don't want to sing it. It's not bad. It's like not that the lyrics are very negative or anything like that. It's just a good old cringy early YouTube things. Yes? You can't. Pretzel's trying to open the closet. It's not. I'm sorry, it's not going to open right now. Why not, Mother? Why not? Because. Because you're so tiny. Yeah, do you want to come here? We're getting a lot of cats today. We're getting a lot of kitties. He's so small, so tiny. He's so fluffy and cute. This character belongs to Magic Chicken. I'm drawing for ArtFight. So these aren't my original designs. I want to be super clear about that. But I really, really like the characters, the character design happening. Yeah, her hair gives like fluffy cream for sure. Maybe ice cream, maybe like whipped cream, because her skirt and sleeves are very whipped cream to me. It's so cute. Oh, I need to get like a... There's like a cute jam cookie in the bow here, which I think is so cute. I need to make it look more like a cookie though. Oh, you know what I just realized? Her eyes really do look like jam as well. Oops. I didn't mean to just grab and move the whole thing. Bum, 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 bum. Let me see. Oh, the cape has its own... I wonder if I can just fit it in here. The cape has its own like extra thing happening. But I want it to be like sort of a subtle... There's like whipped cream piping at the top of the cape, which looks really cute. Oh, that is not the color I wanted to pick. That's a little closer to what I wanted. I'm getting really carried away. I'm sure you can tell. I'm getting real carried away with this. Because it's just so cute. They're so cute. I also think it really helps me personally, at least, that these designs they're complex, but they're simplifiable into like major shapes and silhouettes. So I don't have to draw every little detail. I can still get across the character design without having to do every small thing. Although flipping through the layers to try and find the one I want takes a hot second, but it's okay. I'd rather waste a little bit of time doing that than naming every layer, to be honest. At least for today. We're taking it so easy. Okay, and then... Oh, she also has a bow that attaches to the hat. So I think I should do this. Nods. It looks great. Thank you. I feel like I'm really challenging myself. So that makes me happy. Because sometimes I think when you do art for a really long time, at least it feels like it's very easy to kind of stop challenging yourself. Because it's like, oh, but I know how to draw like this, this, and that. But it's like, you could still learn things. And you can still try different stuff because that keeps it, at least to me, it keeps it like so fresh and engaging. Like it's new and it's different. And I have to like work out my brain a little bit to do this. Okay, and then want to make this border color a bit darker. There's another butter cookie. Gosh, so cute. Tell your oomph I love their character. I say this with great passion. They're so cute. So freaking cute. Also, I'm gonna redo the little jam part in the middle. Tell your oomph I love them. I love both of these designs so much. It's because I love food, but also just from a design standpoint, when things can be kind of cluttered, or not cluttered, but like when things can still be detailed but simple, that's my favorite thing. Like my personal design taste is just like simple things, but you can get a little fancy. You can get a little fancy with it. I love that. Could like get the whipped creamness of the dress. I'm reaching the point in the art stream where it's like, if someone does not stop me, I'm just gonna finish this art. I'm gonna be here for so much longer than I intended to. Which is fine. I have some time today. If no one stops me, I'm just gonna keep going. Which is... It's a dangerous game. depends. Depends on my stamina. It's nice to have company. Oh yeah. Always nice to have company when drawing. We won't stop ya. That chicken soup is calling you. I think the real determining factor is when I get hungry. Like, that's literally what it is. I'm a simple baker. The moment I genuinely feel hungry, then that is the moment when I have to like call it. Although lately, I mean, I'm trying to be better about it. Meow. I'm trying to be better about it, but I get if I don't cook fast enough lately, I don't know. I'm a growing gal. If I don't cook fast enough lately, I kind of get hunger pains. Cause like my stomach is like, you haven't eaten yet, but I wanted food. Like that's how it's kind of been lately. So I've been thinking about that. I'm like, huh, interesting. Gosh, so cute. This character is so cute. These two are so cute together. Ah. Thick eyebrow lover, Mintmai. Oh. At the risk of art backseating, I just noticed she does have eyebrows. You're so good. I don't particularly mind. Like, I guess when it comes to quote-unquote art backseating, it's not that I don't mind, because sometimes people throw out suggestions, but I do think there's like this middle ground, right? Of sometimes when you're streaming art and then you get a lot of art suggestions, it can sort of accidentally influence things, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it just depends on what you're going for in the moment. But for things like, you didn't draw her left pinky. Why does she have 5 fingers? Or wait, what? Why? Have you ever seen the artworks where they have like 6 fingers on accident? Because, you know, we're all just people trying our best. Stuff like that, I would appreciate if you pointed it out. The clumsy part of me would greatly appreciate if you wanted to point it out. Although, I will say, it's gonna be really common. It is really, really common for me to not draw eyebrows until later. That is like a very... That's like a mintmaiART thing that has like history. Because my art teacher used to call me out on it. Because I would frequently draw characters and they would be like missing eyebrows. Okay. No, I clicked something and it opened a pop-up and I was like, no, that's not what I meant to do. But yeah, my art teacher would call me out on it. I would be in art class and he'd be like, how come you forget to draw eyebrows so much? And I'm like, I just draw the eyes and then I get excited and I go and do the rest before I even think about drawing eyebrows. The skirt is not really skirting. Like, it's the perspective is making it a little awkward. Hold on. Hold on. Let me cook. Sketch it in first and then I understand exactly how this skirt is supposed to look, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it in the right way. There we go. That feels a whole lot better already, actually. To me. Something like this. Getting across the petals. And also getting the other side in there. All right. Bum, bum, bum. She's so cute. I feel like I'm running out of words to say because I'm just drawing away. I'm a machine. I am a arting machine right now. Let's see. Sorry for the Christmas music, but also it just popped into my head. Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell swing and jingle bell ring. Do 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 do. It's like food. You can only say it's delicious so many times. A Mintmai quirk. That's a good way to put it. It's my quirk. It's not a flaw or anything. Not a character flaw. It's just a quirk. Positive quirk. This is making me crave sweets. And the cute, sweet-themed characters. Of course, it's making me crave sweets. Not the hashtag ad. Did you know Mintmai did a cover with Rookie? Oh my gosh. You know, coincidentally, it was actually a complete coincidence, but the original artist, which is a VTuber duo I like, but the original artist for the song we covered, they had a 3D live. Like last night. So I know there's like the time zone difference, but it was really a huge coincidence how close in timing we were to that, to releasing the cover. Like it was just coincidentally the first weekend since everything was complete that I could premiere the cover, and then bam, they had like a 3D live. Yeah, Weather Planet, they had their 3D live. Hello? I hear more rustling. They're being really chaotic today. I wonder why feeling so silly today? Why feeling so chaos? Guys, I have to save. Okay, awesome. I saved. I got scared for a second. I was like, I haven't saved in a really long time. And that would be really bad because I was getting very far with the art. Should have released it on the live? Of course not. No, I wouldn't. I absolutely cannot do that. or like if I did it at the exact same time, it would be very not intentional. Because I think it would be really I think if I ever intentionally did that, that would be pretty bad, right? Like, you cover a song by an artist, and then they're like doing their really huge event, and then you're like, I'm gonna I don't know. Oh my gosh, I hadn't even thought about how awesome lace is with this tool. Yes. It's like, how do I explain it? It's like, usually the respectful thing to do is to not overlap things like that. At least if you are aware that they're happening, right? I don't know. But it was such a coincidence. Like we released the cover multiple hours before the live, and then when it was happening, because I hadn't been keeping up with even though they're creators I like, I hadn't been keeping up with things on like socials and whatnot. And so I saw the next morning, actually. It's because someone left a comment. A very sweet listener left like a comment saying like, oh, thank you for like covering the song on such a special day. And I was like, huh? I was like, wait, what? Because I had just woken up and the concert happened in JST. So technically, like, I was asleep when it was happening. That's just how it is with those things. Yeah, so it was really awesome to see, though. That's like so sweet. They're like, oh, like, because I don't know if another cover of that song exists, actually. I could, at least I didn't see one. And certainly not by, at least in my experience, certainly not by English speaking VTubers. Guys, I thought I was joking about just like finishing it all in one sitting, but I think I'm actually going to. At least like the character artwork. Not the... I wanted to do kind of a cute layout to like practice doing that. But like I actually think I might finish the character artwork. It's fine. Chicken soup can wait. I have cute girls to draw. Well, I mean, I feel like I'm just able to lock in more when you're here, you know? Oh, wait, I see how her hat works now. Okay, okay. I see, I understand. Chicken is understanding her. Someone knows the reference. Someone must. Chicken sees her. But does Chicken understand her? Does Chicken tender? It's so silly. Do, 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 do. I have to fix the hand a little. It feels so satisfying when I guess which layer it is correctly on the first try. I'm like, yeah. I remember where I drew that. feels like a small win, you know? I don't remember where I drew the shoes. There they are. Okay. Looking at them's making me want to design a magical girl. It's so fun. I think the fun of designing magical girls is also getting to design like their plain look too. I love magical girls. I love magical girls. I mean, I grew up loving magical girl media. And then you just kind of don't grow out of it, you know? Once a magical girl fan, kind of always a magical girl fan. In my opinion, because it's such a versatile drama. Or, not drama. It's such a versatile genre. Drama is a genre. I was getting it all mixed up. I think I really am quite fond of the borderline the border line art tool. I think it allows me to draw in a different way than before, which is very refreshing because I haven't done that for a while. Like, I haven't drastically changed my technique. My art has changed, but I haven't really changed my approach or like the way that I draw for a really long time. Because you just get comfortable with what you're used to. It does look crazy good. I feel like you would love to try this, like with your art style. Clip Studio Paint is a one-time purchase. But I understand a tablet is much more of a kind of a different story. It's a separate commitment. All right. Yes? I'm getting more cats. More cats are interrupting this program. Not necessarily in a bad way. Just, they want to interrupt this program. Hello, please do not eat that. They're sweet, and so I let them get away with everything. Okay, maybe not everything, but I let them get away with a lot. I love that her broom is just a spoon. Her broom is a spoon with whipped cream. Like, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, my cat's opening the closet! You're so mischievous! She's gotten stronger! She wasn't able to do that before, because, like, she wasn't buff enough. But, like, my closet has, like, sliding doors. And she opened it, like, with her hooking her paw and, like, pulling. But she's just in there now, and I can't get her out, and she will not come out unless I get treats. That's how it is. So I know what I'm doing right after stream. It's okay for her to be in there for, like, just a quick minute, though, because I'm in here as well. I can kind of partially monitor. She is not on the half with the merch, so I'm not too concerned. And all my merch is in boxes, so... Gotta keep merch cat hair free. Worried about potential cat allergies. Okay. This is everything to me. Just the fact that you have two little sweet witches that are friends or girlfriends or whatever dynamic they have. And they're just so cute. This is awesome. I think this was definitely a solid challenge for my first art fight this year as well. So yeah, thank you for letting me borrow your OCs. There is one thing that is bothering me though, I can see it. I have a little bit like of a... Here it is. I have a bit of like a double line art situation happening here. So I want to do this, and then I want to fix that here. Okay. That looks a bit better. Okay. Wow. That was a lot. That was a lot of drawing, Mintmai. Speedrun though, because that's I think if I think about the time we spent chatting, it was about 2 hours per character. No, it was one and a half hour per character, maybe. The first one probably took longer because I was settling into the style. But I'm done. Smile, smiley face. And then I want to like arrange them like cutie-fully, you know? I don't know how yet, but like, like I will arrange them cutie-fully later. I think when I post the work in progress, part of me kind of wants to keep the sketch underneath. I don't know. I think it looks kind of cool to still see the sketch under. Wait, maybe I should duplicate it. I'm being performative. I'm slightly cleaning my sketch because the post changed. Kind of like they have a magical effect around them. I just think sometimes when I see people posting the work in progress, I like seeing the mess under it. I don't know. That's how I feel sometimes is all. I'm hearing things happening in the closet. So this is a rare, more chaotic day for Mintmai cats. So I think I shall. And also I do need to go to the bathroom. So when nature calls, that's the that's the sign you've been streaming for a long time. All right. I had so much fun today. Thank you so much for coming. I think it was a really calm day, so I appreciate everyone that doesn't mind the quieter company, even if it's a little bit different from usual. I had so much fun chatting at the start too. I need to sleep at like 10 p.m. tonight, and it won't even make up for for the past couple days. I need to sleep at like it's gonna be like 9:30, and I'm gonna hit the hay. I think I can just confidently say, and it feels really good to say, like, I feel really proud of this. I feel really, really proud of this. If I have energy in the night, I will do the formatting so that I can like send out the attack on ArtFight. But yeah, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, let's all sleep early. Let's all be free and sleep so early. Alrighty, let's do like a quick look. Yes. Hello, cats. We're doing a little showcase look around. So this is the first character, again belonging to Magic Chicken. And then here we have the other character belonging to Sweet Things. And I'll post it on ArtFight, so you'll be able to see the owners of the OCs there directly as well. But thank you so much for coming again today. I will see you again very, very soon. I'm not sure what my schedule looks like for the week just yet, because I think I need to get a couple more work days in and some rest days, but we'll see. I will meet you again, and it won't be long. All right, I'll see you over here. Hello. Thank you again for hanging out with me on a little bit of a low energy day. It's a good time though. I love drawing. And I'm learning new things, which is like, wow. It feels great. Thank you for Cozy Yaps and Art. Thank you. Thank you. At the very latest, I will see you again on Wednesday because I will be with Rookie Core and we're gonna do our cover after party. We are going to reveal, because it's never been shared or posted yet, we're gonna reveal the outfit designs. Because the art we commissioned actually didn't include the shoes, but we drew full outfit designs like over pictures of ourselves. So you can see the head to toe art, and I'll like post it on Twitter. We will talk about what we were thinking when we designed each other's outfits. We'll talk about the cover. And yeah, and we might also just like do some Q&A if we have some more time. But it's a rare chance for me to get to chat with a friend of mine that doesn't appear as a guest on the bakery streams very often. So I think it'll be really fun. But that is happening on Wednesday. Whether or not there's a stream before that is up in the air. There is a chance that I will do a Memban stream this coming week because I really, really want to, but it's gonna be very chill because I think the next Memban stream, because I've been doing so much, I think the next Memban stream I actually want to do Hamilton in Minecraft watch along. I wasn't joking when I said I wanted to do that and that I thought it would be fun to do that. So I will see you then though. So for Membuns, I'll wait on a post. I think Monday or Tuesday will be a good time. It might even be in the evening. I'm not sure yet when I might want to stream. And then Wednesday for sure, and then Sunday for sure. Also, anyone going to Offkai next week, please have a lovely, lovely time. I will at least have one stream that weekend for anyone that's FOMOing alongside me. We're gonna hang out and we're gonna have a cooler time. Me, when I cope, I'm like, we're gonna have so much more fun. than everyone that gets to go to the very fun convention, but you know, I think it's nice, like if I'm available to stream on a weekend, or like to stream during the weekend for people that aren't at the con as well. Because I like, it's gonna be one of those things where I'm like, I'm also FOMOing right next to you. Wow. Can you guess how many cats are in my closet right now? All 3 of them. Can congoers join for the fun? Of course. I might honestly just do like a marshmallow reading because it's been a while. So if you want to ask questions or have a marshmallow, and then and then you can watch my stream at the convention. All of them are in there. I have to I have to get them out. There's not enough space in there. So they're just like all toppled on top of each other and they're all fluffy. My huge rats. My huge fluffy rats. They are very sweet and very cute though. Yippee! Fluff ball. Ta-da! Alright, I'll see you again next time! See you again soon! When do I do gaming streams? I used to do them more often, but currently I am preparing for a special debut. A very major debut for me. So I've kind of paused. I've kind of been on a pause. I've been doing more art and chatting lately, but we might do games just once in a while. It's just, I have to take things a lot easier so that I can do tons of work offline until the debut is all ready to go. Because I really need it to happen as soon as I can finish everything I need to finish. It's gonna be really awesome. I love my current form too, though. Of course, I'm very attached to it and have such great memories. But you know, just think of it as me getting like I'm just changing my camera out, so I look the same but different. It'll be great. Wow, I wouldn't say. Well, I think I'm someone that really wants to be hardworking. I want to work hard. I want to make you proud. So I put in all the effort that I can. But I will say that I'm certainly not a perfectly productive person. I actually struggle a lot with... I struggle especially hard with certain aspects of like productivity and things like that. But I've been learning and navigating my way around it for my whole life. So it's a good time just exploring what works for me. I try and make things very positive. I think that's just what keeps me so excited. And I'm lucky enough to be doing something I really, really love here. I'm really grateful and lucky that I have the time. And that I have the energy to expend on the bakery because that's what I want to do, you know? So I'll see you again very soon. Yeah. I'll rest for today though. I will rest for today and I get to cook my chicken soup. And I hope that you have a really lovely rest of your day, night, evening. And if you are asleep and now watching the VOD, I appreciate you very, very much, VOD watchers. Thanks for hanging out with us. I will see you in the next stream. Yippee! Don't forget to check out new cover. I always forget to do the promo things at the end. Don't forget to check out the new cover. Don't forget to keep an eye peeled on my Twitter, which I've just linked, because I will be posting an Offkai merch map soon, TM. And even if you're not attending Offkai, it's always a great idea. If you want to, you can you can take a look at the... What do you call it? You can take a look at all of the... I can feel my sleep deprivation. The catalogs. You can look at all the catalogs and you can like follow the artists, and a lot of times if they don't sell out of certain stock, sometimes they offer the merch online too, if you're curious about getting Mintmai merch. Thank you for enjoying the new cover. Thank you so much always. I will see you later. Bye bye. Mata ne.